The second struggle is I don't know where to find. And so this is typically where people will ask me questions like, hey, like, what do you think about this course? Or I was going to get this book. What do you think of this guy? Or check out this video. It's amazing. Or I want to go to this conference on soil health because I've heard that everyone's talking about soil health, and I really want to get into that. So in this stage of the struggle, they're trying to figure out where do I find more information, because hopefully at this point they've figured out kind of what they want. They're pretty clear because they've seen enough examples. I don't want this, but I do want that, and they've kind of put together a rough idea of what their vision, values, and resources is for their property. And so they're out trying to get that. But what I've found is that most people are drowning themselves with information, and they're just trying to figure out, where do I find more, and they don't have a process for organizing that information. Step 2 in my process is how to diagnose your resources for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So in this step, it's not about how to memorize all this information about soil health or water harvesting or passive solar design or solar energy or what a chicken needs. Those are really important things. You need to know that. But at this stage in the process, because there's so much information out there, you really have to focus on, again, not how to memorize it, but how to organize it into a framework that your brain can make connections, which is the foundation of what permaculture is all about. Now, the third step in the process helps you to overcome that struggle. How does it all fit together? So this is where we're going to design your resources to meet your vision and values. You can already see in this step how the previous steps, clarifying your vision, values, and resources, and then diagnosing those resources for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats is critical to this third piece, where we basically take what you want, what you have, and we come up with a design that's going to help you to bridge that gap. So if you're in this phase and you're stuck, you're probably asking about more detailed questions like, where should I put this on my property? I know I want, chickens or pigs or where does the swale go? Or how big should the pond get, and how does it overflow from the pond? How do I make optimal use of that, right? These are all, I can tell when someone's asking these kinds of questions, they've gone through those first stages. They clearly have a good understanding of permaculture and the terminology and the elements, but it's still really hard to put all those pieces together, those puzzle pieces, in a way that something starts to stand out and it's actually going to turn into a usable design that they can actually implement.